I haven't been driving too long, so I try to focus.
Blazing his own teenage trail.
Just a little uncertain about some things like parallel parking.
One may expect that Matthew Robinson's new driver's permit ranks as his most prized possession.
In a couple months, I believe in April, I can finally get my license.
But for this 17-year-old, it's what he carries with him in this case that's really taking him places.
It's his favorite thing in the world.
Many high school students own instruments.
Sometimes when I don't have it with me, I just feel off. I feel like I'm missing something.
But rarely do teens play on one that's nearly as old as the United States.
So this is my violin. It was made in 1796 by Anton Sverger.
The shy senior at Atlee High School and his 222-year-old well-worn violin,
It's just part of me.
are inseparable.
Sometimes I like to think Thomas Jefferson did, because he did play violin. And so I tell myself, maybe he played it.
Rarely letting his treasure out of his sight or earshot, the violin is his constant companion.
They probably know me as the violin kid, because I carry my violin everywhere.
Cliff and Jennifer Robinson watched their son develop a knack for playing early on.
He picked it up very quickly. He could read music before he could read.
So you want me to play what you have measure 60?
Matthew has been playing since he was 5 and hasn't stopped.
Sometimes I have to be told to stop practicing because it's too late at night or too early in the morning.
It's 10 o'clock at night, the little kids are trying to sleep, and he's playing loud enough that they still hear him. So we're like, it's bedtime.
The violin is a Robinson family affair.
And then these are the kids with orchestra stuff.
All 7 of Matthew's siblings play.
Playing on this violin, you get so accustomed to it that if I were to pick up another violin, sometimes I pick up my brother's violin, I can't really play on it that well.
Music means a lot to Matthew.
But the Robinsons say Matthew is in another stratosphere.
He cares, and he puts so much emotion into it. That's really special.
Oh, he's very serious. I think you just have to look at him to see how serious he is.
Matthew carries a tune with musicians several years his senior, like teacher Dr. Charles Staples.
He is primed to be a great student in the next phase of his life, no matter what he decides to do.
Matthew's next phase, applying to the preeminent music schools in the nation.
He's a special kid.
He also earns high grades, ranking 9th in his class. Math and science, his specialty.
We're so proud of who he is. So proud.
But playing isn't his only dream. Matthew is intent on pairing music with medicine.
I want to be both a doctor and a practicing musician.
Despite his lofty goals, his proud parents say Matthew remains grounded. He spent last year in Ghana teaching children music and math.
To discover their culture and see how just happy Ghanaians are as people, that was amazing.
Matthew is now enrolled at the Academy of Music in Richmond.
Not only does he have the talent, he has the work ethic that will hold him in great stead.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Director Linnell Ediger says love, joy, and artistry flows through her student.
Already at the age of 17, he has been developing what I call the habits of greatness.
With his century-old sidekick, Matthew says anything is possible wherever his talents take him. Along his musical journey, he promises to share his gift so others can take note.
I like playing a lot, and I wouldn't give it up for anything.